Hello, I'm here in the commercial section again, just to see if there's any vehicles that weren't here yesterday or may have missed yesterday. So I'm just going to have a quick wander around and zero in on anything that... I saw the Scamel yesterday and I saw the Mercedes. I think I saw all these yesterday as well. Yeah, so that looks like a... That's probably Toyota of some kind. Didn't see that yesterday. Don't think I saw this yesterday. This Morris Minor pickup with the cover on it. Next to that is a post office telephones. I like the fact they told us how to get cheap phone calls though. It's so cheap to phone your friends after 6 and at weekends. Must have been like a peak time to be on the phone. And if we have a look in here, we see the A series, which in this case is badged as a Morris. Morris and Austin and maybe one or two other companies come under something called BMC, which is British Motor Corporation. They got combined with other companies and ended up as British Leyland, unfortunately. But there's the Scamel, there's the ERF with the Gardner 150, the F10 Volvo known as the Big Blue, there's an AC Marshall, Bedford TK, another ERF there, and over here is a Austin Morris. It's a Royal Mail van, so if a Morris Minor commercial didn't quite carry it, you got one of these. So this is an Austin Morris, so probably come under, that's what it's badged as, British Leyland product. Looks like it operated in Cambridge. And it's a 200J4. I like the fact they used that as a lock. That looks very secure actually. And here's a Ford Anglia van. I saw one of these earlier, known as a 5 carat. What is what as a weight, what is a carat? So there's an ERF with a Gardner 150, that's the one with the generator set on there. Here's Austin K4. I think I missed the commercial vehicles earlier. Well, I missed it yesterday, so I didn't really get to see them properly. I'll have a look at the schedule if necessary, because I want to... But yeah, notice there's not much difference between the Series 1 to 2A, 3 Land Rovers, the 110s and the Defenders. It's just a change in grille or the front end. Maybe a change of engine specs, but you don't really notice it. It's almost like they got it perfect in the first place. There's a Suzuki Samurai, bit of an interloper there. And there's a AEC Regent. Yeah, AEC Regent. They keep calling it Associated Equipment Company. I kept thinking it was Associated Engineering Company. Who's right? And I think I saw all these Bedfords yesterday, including this TK as well. And then we go up here and we see another TK. I'll have to ask. I really must. There's some. Oh, I just spotted a TL860 here. I didn't see this one yesterday, and it's sitting next to the Leyland. I'm just going to move over here because I think I've spotted another couple of vehicles I didn't see yesterday. Looks like another. There's the Austin K4. There's the Bedford. I don't know what they call these, because as a camper they were known as dormobiles or as minibuses. But I didn't see this yesterday. It looks like a Ford F1. They would have come with a flathead V8, 3-speed, non-synchronised. But I think they might have worked on this since. Here's another Ford Anglia 5 Carrot. What is a carrot? The only carrots I know are the ones you get out of the ground. I'm not really into the old school sort of weights. Never really taught them actually. There's an ERF with a Gardner 180 diesel. And there's the Peugeot van over here. Alright, I'm just seeing what I didn't see yesterday. So I think some of them only turn up for today, maybe do a couple of days. Scheduling, yeah, don't exist. Well, I did see a couple of things I hadn't seen. Like they got a Ford F1 down there. I just had a look at it. But now I'm a bit confused as to what AEC actually meant, because I thought it was Associated Engineering Company. And they said they kept calling it Associated Equipment Company. I was like, okay, I don't know. I'll have to find out myself.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the Leyland DAF. There's another Bedford. Never know what those are. I keep forgetting what these are. So there's the shopping precinct down there. Every show has a shopping area. There's a Land Rover, but there's no Jeeps today. I think 4 Jeeps did turn up this morning, so I ended up following 4 Jeeps into here. So I'm going to go and see where they are. But I'm going to have a look in the pillbox again. There it is. They've got a teepee around the back. This is a reconstruction of one. It's not an actual one. There are actual ones dotted about. There's one on Rye Harbour actually, which I must explore properly. But I think there might be some Jeeps turned up. So if we go down here a minute.
That's why it's a dummy rifle, and that's why people call it. It is really heavy, isn't it? Yeah. So that's the same weight as
So I don't know. Here's one Jeep. That's according to the sign-ons. This is a Ford one. Because an interesting little thing about these, they were first designed, I think, by Bantam. Designed it, but they couldn't make enough of them, so Willis got given the contract to make a load, and then they couldn't make enough of them because they were needing loads of these because they were so useful. They kept needing them, so Ford had to step in and make a few as well. Must have made thousands of the things. And that's a Ford one, so I'm just seeing if there's anything that I've not seen. I think most of these I did see. So there's a Jeep, there's a Bedford, another Jeep, sitting next to a Steyr Pooch. Steyr Pooch is the white one, by the way, like the peace-loving one, like United Nations type job. Might have been an ambulance, I don't know. Like I say, there's all the ones I saw yesterday. I think that's an Austin, all based on. Another Land Rover Forward Control, which I'd never. Look, someone did say they'd never. they don't really go into civilian service. So here's an AEC Matador. But if I'm to go round here, I might have followed one or two of these in. Did I follow these into the show this morning? So there's, don't know who that's with, but there's a, you've got ration boxes on this one. A box of grenades, presumably they've been neutralised or deactivated. That's it. So there's an American Red Cross one. And there's one down here actually. I'm going to try and. This one's. Is it called Wild Bill Hiccup or Miss Betty?
Because of that, they were all saying that it's all the synchromesh units, but it isn't, because that's the balls and things. Bill found his, seems solid. He's jumped out, so we've got new synchromesh units, and I said, it wouldn't be that big. It's just a little ball and string, and we found it all too.
Here's a. I'll go have another look at this. I'll go have another look at this. This is. Or it could be Mad Max if it was filmed in Tamworth or something.
Exactly. Yeah.
These were made in Tamworth. Well, the Robin Reliant was. They're made in. Yeah, so Robin Reliants are actually made in Tamworth. This particular iteration, which I think someone came up with just for the sake of it, it does look pretty cool. And you sort of think, you can imagine if Mad Max had been filmed in Tamworth, this could have been it. Every time I see something like that, I think, could that have been like a Mad Max type thing?
It's pretty wicked. I mean, it's got to be safer than a normal Robin Reliant. It's got more stability, hasn't it? Yeah, it's bloody awesome.
Although I think for Top Gear they did put most of the weight to the side to make it tip over, and they put different size wheel on. Because someone from America, he bought one that had been imported. There was a Mark III that had been imported, and he was trying to make it tip over.
Oh.
And he said he had nearly managed it once, but it's only because he tried to take a corner too fast.
Yeah.
But
That's pretty wicked though.
But I look at that and I just think Mad Max, if they was to do a version of Mad Max and it was in Tamworth,
Yeah.
because that's where these were made. So oh. I'll just go around there and out of. But that was. I just had to look at that. I just had to look at that Reliant Robin again. That was brilliant. And we finish off on something that looks like a police motorcycle. I don't know, don't care. Not into them. And that's that bit done.